Okay, another one is asthma or breathing difficulties. As I was saying before about the heart, it's really important to make sure that's working properly. The breathing is the other side of it. We've got to make sure that we're breathing properly. And asthma, a lot of you people might actually have asthma. And it's not the inability to breathe. You can breathe fine, or you can breathe in fine. It's like taking a breath and not being able to let that breath out. So you're stacking more and more breaths until all of a sudden your lungs are full and you can't actually take a breath because you're full of air. You can't breathe out. So it's like going and we need to breathe out so we can get fresh air in. With an asthma victim or asthma person, what we want to do is talk to them, calm them down, okay? Get them to do buddy breathing, we call it. So you sit next to them and you say, breathe with me, little breath out, big breath out, little breath in, big breath out. And when you're doing that, maybe sit behind them and squeeze on this part of their abdomen, just under their rib cage. Okay, our diaphragm's between our ribs and our abdomen, our belly button. We want to squeeze on that when they're breathing out, squeezing out a little bit more air and letting that person breathe in new air, okay, new fresh air. So asthma isn't the ability to breathe out, it's actually the inability to breathe out. Okay, so it's super important we calm that person down, do some buddy breathing, get them their puffer if they've got it. Okay, we want the puffers that are ocean colours, so the greys and the blues. They're the ones that actually help during an emergency. A lot of people that have asthma have preventative puffers as well. They're the earth coloured ones, so the oranges and the browns. They don't work if we're actually having an asthma attack. Okay, we want to use their asthma, their Ventolin, and we're going to give them puffs if they can, get them to breathe in and out a lot. In and out a lot. Okay? First things first, calm that person down who's having an asthma attack. Then we ask them if they've got their puffer on them. If they don't, ask around. Maybe someone else is asthmatic. Okay, the blue ones work for anyone. They're not prescription. Okay, if we can find an asthma puffer, we get them to take the medicine and get them to calm them down. Okay, if they're getting better, then the Ventolin's doing its job and we can calm that person down, talk to them, ask them if they need a paramedic. Maybe they don't. But if the Ventolin's not working, if we give them some puffs on the asthma puffer and it doesn't help that person breathe, then we want to slow that person down, but make sure the ambulance is coming really quickly. Okay, anything to do with heart and breathing, we want the ambulance coming very quickly because they're really important. Okay, remember breathing, we want to make sure that person's calm, pushing on their abdomen when they're breathing out, to help them breathe that air out, pulling that oxygen back in. Breathing out a big bit, in a little bit. Okay, so that's asthma.